Hello, 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 everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. I don't know what time is it in the Philippines. It's early morning. Hello, good afternoon from New York. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon today, so meaning it's about 1:45 a.m. in the Philippines, and it's a couple of hours behind in London, where I came from. So as you can see, wala pa akong tulog. But anyway, I had a great 2 days here. I flew to Boston and New York to attend my son's metaverse event. It was very exciting because the Maritas Allen Zodiac Pass was also unveiled. I'm gonna share it to you later. But in the meantime, I have a very, very exciting guest that I'd like to introduce to you. She was actually one of my feng shui fan, as in very, very avid fan. And I am so honored that I managed to, you know, to bump into her. I did the consultation, and at that time she was going through something in her life, and I gave her guidance. And yeah, she looked after me so well. She flew all the way from California to meet me here in New York just for the day, and I couldn't let the time pass without talking to her and interviewing her. And I just would like to share the story with you all. So if you follow me around, if you follow the feng shui teachings that I gave to everybody, who knows, it will, have a change of your path in destiny. So yeah, from viewers like you right now, wherever you are, we can actually meet up one day and share stories as well. So I'm gonna call in my dearest friend, Miss Carol Lee. Hi, Carol.
Hello.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Look at that.
Hello.
And she's even wearing
Friga.
the Friga fashion all the way, even last night.
Yeah.
So this is one of the Friga top that we have. It even has the mystic knot with the evil eye. And these are all the flowers for love and marriage. And now she's very much in love. She even
and
has
I'm
the
wearing
mys-
my
my bangles, and look at that, the prosperity, all the prosperity, pampangontre, paswerte, and even
my
the earrings. My
even
gosh.
I have the scarf.
Yeah, next time we're gonna be producing underwears for women. Not true. I've been asked many times. If I can produce women's lingeries and everything. So Carol, how are you?
I am very good. I'm happy to see you. It was an honor to see you yesterday.
Thank you.
And to see you in person, because when we first started talking, it was during the pandemic. So,
That's right.
Yeah, everything was virtual.
That's
Yeah.
right. So how long ago did you started feng shui? Like, how did you manage to meet me? Like on
Well-
YouTube or on Facebook?
Well, I think in terms of feng shui, maybe because I work for a Chinese company, right? Like, Asian
Yeah.
company. So we know a little bit. And
Okay.
then, most of my bosses are like, do this, don't do that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it wasn't until I think the 2019.
Yeah, just
around-
before the pandemic.
just before the pandemic, I watched you at Boyabunda.
Uh-huh.
There was the forecast. I think
Yes.
that was 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, wow, all she's saying is really good. So I'm following the forecast and all that stuff. And then you started doing the Facebook. And I bumped into you on
yes.
Facebook. And then that's when randomly, right? Like parang let me
The
just
fate.
let me message her, because sometimes some people you message them, it's just a fan page, right?
Yes,
and there's
yes.
no response.
Yeah.
And she responded. So then I began to ask questions, and then we talked about consultation and all that, and now we're here today.
Yeah,
But she really
fabulous.
does respond to the messages. So
Thank you. I do my best. And I just would like to say hi to Therese. I think Therese is from Netherlands. Thank you for watching. Konbanwa, hello from Japan. Hello. We have Mom and Andy from Abu Dhabi. Sunshine from Chicago. Oh, we're gonna have an event here. It's gonna be pre-arranged by my friends in New York and Carol. So we're gonna have it maybe in February of next year, in time for the Year of the Rabbit. So Sunshine, please make sure to join. Hello, Celisa from Buenos Dias. Oh, muy bien. Thank you. Sunshine, sabi niya, I love the Friga tops. Hi, G. Good morning from the Philippines. O, hindi ka pa natutulog. Hi, Cindy. She's my very gracious host. Thank you so much for allowing me to crash in your fabulous place.
Thank you for having us
Thank
here.
you. I had to put off the aircon kasi medyo maingay. So, para magkarinigan tayo. Amalie from Dubai. Thank you so much for watching. So, Carol is about to fly out in the next few minutes back to LA. So I just would like to find out, like, during the consultation that you did with me, what sort of like that you can share to them? Why is it important to have a consultation? What made you consult? Was it like there was a time in your life like you are, because a lot of us, even as we speak, even myself, you know, every so often you get through the time that you're gonna have like be meeting into a crossroads. Like for me,
like a wall.
yeah, like for me now, like what am I gonna do? All my kids are grown up, and like, you know, an empty nester like me, like, you know, my husband travels a lot, and then all the kids are gone. So sometimes you have all these like big houses, you know, you have everything, and then all of a sudden the kids are just not there anymore. So you also have that questioning phase in your life. Would you like resume your traveling because you now have more free hands? You're gonna be shifting or moving. What about for yourself? Like, what was the crossroads in your life then? And then you made a decision to consult with me. And how was feng shui helping you?
Okay. Well, I think to backtrack a little bit, so I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I just saw that both my brother and my sister, like after 18 or, you know, after you finish school, you go, right?
Yeah.
You leave home.
Yeah.
And then so it was at that time where I just had this urge, because my dad is a US citizen too, like, what would life in America be like?
Yeah.
And so I came out here with $1,000 in my pocket. So I told my mom, buy me a ticket, give me $1,000, right? And, you know, thanks, he was in the military, so I knew that I had money for school.
It's a lot of
you
money
know.
then. This is how long ago?
This was like 2009.
It's still a lot of money then,
2009,
right?
yeah. But
It's
for
a
me
good-
back then, it's like, I'm not sure, right? What the
Yeah,
life
yeah.
will be is. And so I would say the first 6 years, because I landed in, you know, California, in LA. I stayed with a friend. They were very gracious with their family until I got to be on my own feet. And every year, actually, I got promoted at work.
Wow.
It was like fast. It was
Yeah.
like fast. Some were like 6 months, 3 months, and all that. And then there was this time, I think this was back in 2015, and they were asking for support to relocate. So for me, it was like, I want to give back because this company has given me a lot, and I learned so much from the people, and I also want to be able to support other people too. So then I relocated to Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah, and then parang I was there for like 2.5 years, and parang I got stagnant, diba? Usually I'm used to like, I'm in a new role or something.
Yeah, a lot of us are like that. You feel stagnant. You wanna
Yeah.
change and shift in your life.
And then there was another opportunity that came 2.5 years later, like, you know, we also need support in Texas. So then why don't you go to a bigger market, right? So then I went there too. So another 2.5 years of my life. So that's a total of 5, right?
Wow, yeah.
So then it was, I think, 2020 was the year of the rat, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
I'm a
in
horse.
conflict of the
I'm a
horse.
horse.
So
But I didn't know much about how, you know, the conflict year, what would happen.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
felt like it was a challenging year for me. And then December at that time, you know, I got into a car accident, like out of the blue.
Wow.
I'm just
Oh my
like at a
God.
stop, like I'm at a
Really?
stop, and
Was
a
it
car
bad?
hit me. It wasn't as bad like that. I had bruises and stuff, but it really hurt my back, and, you know, I couldn't work, and
But
that was
the
Christmas
trauma,
time.
you know,
That
the
was
trauma.
Christmas time,
Wow.
and for me, it's like you're alone, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not at my best,
and not
it's
only
like,
that, it's December. It's the month
Yeah.
of the rat, in the year of the rat. See how conflict is?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why
Wow.
I think when I did the consult with Miss Marites, she was like, kailan ba yung accident? When was the
Yeah.
year? And then she looked at her calendar and she was like, okay, it's rat, you know?
Yeah, conflict with
Yeah,
the horse.
it was the conflict. It was the
Wow.
conflict. It was the conflict day. And so that's, I guess, how I started to really believe in stuff. And then, you know, you asked me what about my goals, my aspirations. She gave me the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, that's
of,
the destiny reading.
Of my
That's why.
destiny reading.
Yes.
But the thing was, the location where I was at, because in California actually is southwest, so my success is in the southwest.
Yes.
Right. My
Yes.
love is in the west
Yes.
coast, and I was in the east coast at that time. So I think it was like south. I was in south.
In the south
right?
area.
So then it's like misfortune, all that. So the places that I was at actually was my
The wrong place.
contra, right? The contradictory locations and places too. And so I think that contributed to, parang sabi ko, 5 years, I'm growing myself, I'm going to classes, I'm learning from people, like, what else should I do, diba? I pray, and I'm like,
Everything.
I do good karma, like, so then we worked together, and she asked me what my goals were. And so, I told her deep within my heart, I wanted to go back to California, no matter what. And so, we
Better weather.
we made it.
Better
we,
people.
we made it happen. I was able to relocate back. I was able to change my career. I still stay in the same company, but I was able to manage to get into the corporate field too. And so to have like my work-life balance, and to be able to spend some time and be with my family and my friends.
Yeah.
And I think at that time too, when we met, like, I was single, so
That's right.
we did feng shui. We did feng shui, and now I am in a happily, relationship. So.
Yeah, so you really practically got it all in the end, so after all, I think I also, but hey, SJ is from London. She's currently holidaying in Toronto. I'll be in Toronto from September 1 to 7, so I hope to see you there, SJ. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Good day, Miss Allen. Birthday daw niya is 1960 October. Okay, so we are making kwento about Carol, how we met and how she did a destiny reading with me, and how it has guided her about her decisions to move from where she was then to where she is now. So I'm so happy that you had, your career is flourishing after you felt that there was that stagnant phase in your life. And then you also have a flourishing love life, which is very nice. So, if you have both, really, you don't want anything more, right? But you just want to maintain it.
I think,
right?
maintaining, but also, like, I think the next stage for me is like, how do I continue to build wealth, right, for my family?
That's right. Yeah. Which is very easy now for you, because you have all those experiences from the past that you can now, contribute and add on to what you have right now. And I think for a person like you, I think it's really like, for us Filipinos, we are very, nagsusumikap.
Yeah.
We are very, we persevere. We always have that capacity to really progress in life if hindi tayo tatamad-tamad. Right? So there's always an opportunity. And I really admire you guys, especially to those who are viewers who are working abroad. Making it to the other side of the world apart from the Philippines is really a great task. And hats off to you for doing that, being away from your family and starting something in a different country, on your own.
I think
must
that's
be-
like the inspiration, like the source of inspiration, like that
Yes.
everything I do at the end of the day is for the family, right? Para sa pamilya.
Yes,
Yeah.
oo. At saka yung as I think we talked about it in the previous episodes about your purpose in life. So all of us, when you wake up every morning, you just have to like check out what's your purpose in life. You have to be grateful with what you have, and
more will
continue
come.
to continue to like welcome good things to come as well. And yeah, I'm so happy that I finally met you.
I am happy too.
Thank you for your support all these years. And yeah, she also got like a singing bowl. I have to bring it all the way from London, so you can now cleanse your
Home
place.
and space,
All the time. So
And
you can. Yeah, so you now have your personal cleansing for your amulets, and even at home you can already do that, which is really good. It's a good energy for you
Yeah.
to feel. So if you feel very like down, if you feel that things are not right, all of us, even if you ask me, I go through such, but sometimes you just have to like, sometimes there are things that you cannot control. because you only wish and you keep pushing that I wish, but sometimes it just doesn't work because sometimes it's not your control.
Yeah.
So you just have to have the biggest skills pala that one could have is to really like to learn to let go. That at times in our lives there's nothing you can do about it.
And that's thanks to you because I think there was one FB live where we did the whole letting go.
Yeah.
Right? She was.
Oh, that's
It
right.
was what 20,
December
2021, right? 2021,
2020.
2020, letting go. Yeah. And so that's the time, like,
You wrote, you were
my,
writing.
my back is hurting from the accident, right? It's Christmas season. And
Oh
so
my
she
gosh.
was like, write everything down. And what I like about it was she said, even the habits, right?
Yes.
The habits that are not good for me, right? Like if I procrastinate, all
Yes,
that.
yes.
So writing it down. And so I wrote everything down, even the person.
Yeah.
Even the person that I'm with right now, parang, oh, he was my ex. So then I'm like, oh, I wish to let go of this person.
This person.
And then
And then
and then totally really it's like I let go,
Yeah.
right? And then
if you love someone, let him go. If he comes back, he's
He's yours.
yours. If he doesn't, he never was. But for your case, after how many months of letting go?
a year and a half.
After a year and a half, you got
Yeah.
back together.
Yeah.
And this time, you are now together as an official.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, see?
Yeah.
That is because of the letting go ceremony.
Yeah, I never expected.
And you never expected that. So as
Never
in,
expected.
no communication?
Yeah, and kasi the
Oh my
time
gosh.
that when I was doing the writing, diba, and then you told us to burn the paper.
Yes,
Even
yes,
I burned
correct.
it outside. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think deep within me was like, it's done.
It's
you know?
done. You
it's
were
gone.
ready to
Yeah.
let go.
It's gone, yeah. And
Oh
then
my gosh.
randomly, it's
See?
just,
How amazing it is,
you meet
guys.
one day and that's it.
And of all, like what? There's 8 billion people on earth. Can you believe that? And she's back into the same guy she was with before. So, how cool is that?
It's very cool, but after all the feng shui that we did too.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. So, mga kaibigan, this is Carol. She has to, I know we have so many kwento pa in the future. To those who are watching, who's gonna watch this later, please like and share this. And, follow us on Twitter, Maritas Allen on Facebook and Instagram. And then, hopefully in February, Year of the Water Rabbits,
We'll be
I'll be
hosting.
back. Carol's going to be organizing the California group. Cindy's going to be organizing the New York group. And maybe we're going to have one for San Francisco and other location as well. So we'll see you soon. And Carol, thank you so much for coming, darling.
Thank you for having
And I wish you
me.
all the best with
Thank
your
you,
trip.
Thank you.
And message me when you land
Yes, I will.
safe because I know the time
It's
is
time.
running.
Thank you
darling.
so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be back, mga kaibigan. I'm just gonna play again your forecast, and I'll see you in a bit to discuss your forecast for September 2023, and at the same time, my very exciting Maritas Allen Zodiac Pass, very, very limited edition. To those only very, very close contact and who can have like a very close catching up with me exclusively. So I'm gonna talk about it. Give me like a few minutes. I'll be back. Thanks, Carol. Thank you, darling. Wow, we have Netherlands. We have Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Philippines. We're gonna get over.
Chanel.
Parehas darling. Darling, thank you, ha. I'm back. Please message me.
Yes, I will.
Okay, I'm gonna be back here now. Okay, everyone, I'm back. So as you can see, we were rushing because Carol has to get to go. Happy trip, darling. Ayan. So she's going back to the airport now. So hello, Abu. Oh, so somebody is saying hello to us. More power, according to Sarah. Good day, Miss Allen. Thank you so much. Okay, so as I was saying, so you have your forecast for September 2022. And then at the same time, I would like to share with you the so-called Marites Allen. We have the Zodiac Pass. So for you to join and get a copy of our Zodiac Pass, the Zodiac Pass is actually like a very exclusive membership group that is only limited to those people who wants to, you know, have an interaction with me exclusively. So I'd like you to join my Discord, and then at the same time, you can practically, let me just see if you can see this. Okay, so this is the so-called Zodiac Pass. You can actually join me here on Discord, and then let me see if it's gonna run. Okay, so this is the Marites Allen Zodiac Pass. So it's a very, very limited edition. And then I'd like you to join me on Discord. I'm gonna put the Discord link here. Then to those of you who can refer another 10 people, this is actually worth $200, and in the future it's gonna be like $1,000 or $2,000. So I'd like you to nominate or enroll another 10 people, and as soon as you have that, you send us a message. You take a screenshot of the people that you recommended on Discord, and you're gonna get a copy of the Zodiac Pass limited edition. So this is very, very limited. This is the first in the world, and then you're gonna be the one to also have a copy of this. So the link of the Discord is this one. So let me just give you the Discord link. This is very exciting. So you have like the first edition is number 1 over here. Let me just have, or to ask you here, who among you here, on our viewers who are aware of NFTs or non-fungible tokens? We are now into the metaverse stage. So we're putting a lot of the Marites Allen zodiac signs, even my books. We're gonna have the cover page. I know we're gonna have to dedicate another episode just for this, but in the meantime, let's talk about the Marites Allen Zodiac Pass. Very, very exclusive to exclusive friends of mine, where you can have a direct interaction with me. So all you have to do is register yourself on Discord, and then refer also another 10 people, so that you can get you'll be qualified to win and get a copy of this Discord as well. So let me just put the Discord link here where you can register your name. It should be here. Hang on. So the Discord. Anyone who knows about NFT over here, NFT or what is metaverse, can you please, write down anything about it if you know about it, so I can determine what type of crowd I'm talking to right now. So this is where you can register your name and nominate another 10 people for you to avail of the very first Marites Allen Zodiac Pass, worth USD 200, and it will increase to $2,000 or more in the future. Okay, this is the link. Register here. So all you have to do is just register your name, and that's it. Okay, so that is the Discord. And then to those of you who are, by the way, on YouTube, this is where you can register. This is the Zodiac Pass that we will be issuing to all of you, and this is the registration on Discord. So please click that, register your name, and then register also another 10 people for you to avail of the Zodiac Pass limited edition. The perks could be, you will be able to access me directly. You will have discounts on our destiny reading. You will have the very first copy of our Almanac 2023. One day we can have a meet up, we can have lunch or dinner together, and many more. So those are the exciting perks for my followers. So please, friends, like and share that, and I'm gonna be very, very happy if you do. So thank you once again, and I hope to see you very soon. And while I'm traveling here in New York, Boston, and next week in Toronto in Canada, and back to London, and hopefully in the Philippines, I'll be in touch as well. So kindly share this episode, and thank you so much to our guest, surprise guest, Miss Carol Lee. See how feng shui let us meet together. And she was just like you guys, watching on my FB Live, and she did a consultation with me, and asking if there are things in life that I can help give her advice. And now she is continuing to have a flourishing career, very good job. She has her own flats, and of course she has a very, very good paying job. And at the same time, she found and reunited and reconciled again with her loved one. So thank you once again, and I love you all. So let me just play again our thank you everyone.